This summer, I had the privilege of expanding my veterinary repertoire and gained invaluable experience working with and learning about horses in a variety of contexts. I started my journey in Ireland, enjoying the beautiful green scenery and appreciating the behind the scenes of the horse racing industry. Working with the riders, trainers, and grooms, I witnessed the beauty and power of the horses training at the gallop every morning, eagerly pulling at the reins to start their runs. I spent time with the visiting vets that would come before every race to ensure the horses were fit to compete, followed the foaling timeline in pregnant mares, and examined horses who may have injured themselves during their race. Beyond just the veterinary care, I got to appreciate the holistic approach to caring for these animals, with each horse receiving an individualized training and recovery plan. Some spent time exercising in the water, and others received massage and chiropractic sessions from the physiotherapist. While I got to immerse myself in the peaceful countryside of Ireland, I didn't have the chance to explore many cultural or historical sites, which would have added an extra layer of cultural appreciation for this country. I then shifted gears to attend a conference in Scotland that focused on how different professions can come together to form a community of practice on how to handle emergency situations involving animals. It was quite powerful to hear emergency responders from countries like Australia, New Zealand, and the UK share their experiences in preparing for and handling disasters involving animals, while highlighting their unique environmental challenges and diverse cultural perspectives. While it was amazing hearing about all the best practices, I would have loved to spend some time after the conference working with one of these emergency response teams to fully appreciate the complexities of working through a disaster situation. I spent my last week in England at the Horse Trust, a sanctuary for retired working horses and horses that were rescued from cruelty or neglect. Through working with the on-staff veterinarian, I became more familiar with common medical conditions that older horses develop and how to assess quality of life in senior animals. As expected, the vet conducted many lameness exams, and it was interesting to analyze them from the perspective of giving senior horses a quality retirement, rather than from the perspective of an owner wanting their performance horse to return to work. It was also fascinating to learn about some of the more regional veterinary issues that commonly affect horses in England, such as ragwort toxicity and hypersensitivity to midges. My favorite part of this week was spending time with their behaviorist and learning about how to apply positive reinforcement training we often see with dogs and cats to horses, and what different factors to consider when working with a behavioral case. I really enjoyed the diversity of experiences I gained through my global programs trip, and I'm happy that I challenged and pushed myself out of my comfort zone to delve deeper into the equine field. This trip has allowed me to appreciate how much variety there is in the veterinary field and has inspired me to keep exploring what veterinary medicine has to offer.